Gary Kelly of Southwest just wrote an employee letter and says that they have the directive, which regards to the software updates and the pilot training. Can you help us understand what needs to happen now at the carrier level?
Well, there's so many moving parts, David. That's what, Carl, I mean, that's what's making it difficult, in that you've got the reduction in forces precipitated by the COVID pulling down the schedules. Pilots get in bid their jobs in airplanes by seniority. So there's a reshuffling going on in a very dynamic marketplace. And now we've got the input of the MAX, which will again be another variable that they'll have to integrate. That's why I think like United is waiting till Q1, because it's a very complex integration to get it bid and the people trained and then putting them in the right bases where they belong. But it's a great day for Boeing, and it's a great day for the airlines.
How is it possible then that American brings this back to Miami, New York in basically a month?
Well, I suspect that they've got a base down there that's got the qualifications. I'd be guessing because I don't know that. But everyone like Southwest only has a 737, so they're not displacing pilots, say, from a 777 down to a 737, which might be in a case of a United. You remember, now you get paid by seniority, which means bigger airplanes pay more, so the senior people go to the bigger airplanes. These are coming in from the bottom, which is where many people are bumping down into the bottom from a big airplane. And so we've got two variables: the new airplanes coming from Boeing, plus the ones that are being put into service by more senior pilots.
Gordon, it's Leslie Picker here. Yesterday at the DealBook conference, Bill Gates said that he expects business travel to be cut by 50%, even in a post-pandemic world. I'm curious your thoughts on that. And if that were the case, what would that mean for airlines?
I'm not sure that I would buy into that supposition, Leslie. It's just too big a number. The world is kind of getting back to normal. It's kind of nice to hear about the vaccine that gets us towards normal. Boeing coming back, because Boeing is a powerhouse in the world economy. And actually, aviation makes the world's economy work. So you can't take a meeting in Tokyo because it takes 2 weeks by ship to get there. So the whole dynamics are improving, and that's what I think, 50% is too big a number for a reduction. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, Gordon, it's David. Yeah, it's a huge number, of course, and would have big implications. Let me get back to the MAX. I mean, we've had you on so often over this last, year and a half. It's been so long talking about it. What are some of the bigger takeaways here, Gordon, from this story, beginning to end, for you and for the industry?
Well, there's, David, plenty of blame to go around. Everybody's got some improvement they should or could have made. And certainly that's true of Boeing. And certainly the airlines that had the accidents, their training and their standards are implicated in this whole debacle as well. I think it was just a convergence of a whole lot of mistakes. Boeing, I got to tell you, is one of the world's best companies, and we will remain so and become, as important as it is, because Airbus, quite frankly, can't make enough airplanes to fill the world's demand. So by default, you've got to have at least a couple of these guys. It's getting back to normal, and normal was a very explosive, almost, economy, with the worldwide economy improving. So until the COVID knocked out the wheels from underneath things, plus the Boeing loss of production of the airplane, was a hell of an economic hit to the airlines as well.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.